Alrighty, hi everyone. How's everyone doing today? Happy Monday. So it is Cyber Monday today. So you know what? We've had just such an interesting past couple days. A lot of people came in on Black Friday, Small Business Saturday. Today is the last day with Cyber Monday. So we have a couple pop-up shows today. I'm the first one. It's some fast finger deals with some really great savings. So it's 15% back today. It's everything we're showing. And then we also have Gloria preparing for 3 o'clock. So she's getting ready for a fun IQ lesson today. But she wanted me to show everybody this first because over the weekend, I hope Kathy's not watching because it's going to ruin the surprise for her.
Yeah.
So Kathy,
quit watching.
Kathy, if you're watching, you can't watch anymore. So Kathy asked me to upcycle her grandmother's wedding dress for her niece into these cute little bags here, right? And I did this using a couple features on the machines, which I just thought was really fun to show. So the first one is this zipper clutch bag. And look at this. So it's not done yet, but I did a fancy fill in the background with the fabric.
Are they saying anything? Because this is unbelievable here. Did you design the pattern yourself?
Yeah, I just did it real quick.
Oh my God. And I had no idea. This is lace from her grandmother's wedding gown.
Yep. Isn't that awesome that you could upcycle it and put a fancy fill?
Awesome, beautiful. I mean, I said, John, you got to start out the show showing them what you did. So I'll go back to work. Okay.
So I just used the biggest hoop and on the Radiance in the Avenir, and I just cut out a nice piece of that satin. I did the nice little fancy fill, and then I also applied the lace, and I made these really cool 3D fabric flowers for the bags. And you could use the scan and cut to cut out all the circles for that because that makes it a lot easier. You have to cut out like 20 circles for each flower. And then here's this other little bag that she wanted me to make. So it's like a little drawstring pouch using the satin and the lace and the pearls from it. So I just thought this was something really cool to show you guys that you could use your machines to do. So I know that there's like a lot of people that really like to make bags. So I gotta tell you what, using that big hoop is just so much great. Like it's just great to have because you won't think it, but when you want to make a big panel for a bag, even if it's just a fancy fill, it's perfect. I'm going to circle back a little bit later at the end of the show too to talk about a couple machine deals that we have. But I wanted to show that. So I hope everybody thought it's cool. I got to finish this tonight. I think she needs it for tomorrow. So, but alrighty guys, this is just going to be a quick show. So it is 15% back. We're showing some new products and some that you guys might have been thinking on. And the first thing I wanted to show with and start out with is the Luminaire 3 Playbook. Now this is something we haven't shown yet. And there's so many great projects in here. I was actually really surprised. So this teaches you everything you need to know about your machine. Even if you have the baby lock version, like a Solaris or a Radiance, this book right here teaches you so much. And there was one specific one I wanted to show. So it even shows you doing an applique on a t-shirt, but it was page 313. And it was really cool because they show you how to do double sashing. So 2-color sashing, which is really cool. And they also show you every single step in the book from pressing the button. It's going to be the exact same with the Solaris too. So let's put that one in the bubble real quick, the Luminaire 3 Playbook. But I just thought this was so great. So there's all different projects in here, and it teaches you everything you need to know about your machine as well. So I would get this today because getting 15% back on that is going to be great. But they show you all the different features of the machine, all about the different decorative stitches. It is really great. So many fun projects in here as well. I think there's a total of, what was it, like over 40 projects? Let me go to the last page. Oh gosh, project 70. So even if you do have the brother end and you have the scan and cut, it's going to teach you how to use that together with My Connection. So yeah, there's over 70 projects in here, which is really great. But I like that they show you all the fun techniques in here. So a really great book to have. All right, now I'm gonna kind of jump through a lot of these. The first thing I really wanted to show was the extension tables. So we have a bunch of different extension tables here for the brother machines. So the first one is the 21 by 13. This is the one I have back at home for my 3550. And if you don't have an extension table, I highly, highly recommend one, especially for the 3550 when you're traveling with it. But it really does extend your workspace and it makes everything nice and flat and even when you're sewing. So if you're doing a big quilt and you're doing your binding, that's going to help make sure everything's nice and even and not hanging off the edge, because that's when things start to pull a little bit and you have to use a little bit more force. So the first one there is for the 3550, the 3700, or any of the Pace Setter series. And then this would also fit like the Vesta as well, or the Flourish. So now the next one is for the Luminaire, and this one's a lot bigger. So I know a lot of people got Luminaires and Solarises recently. So this one is 26 by 16, and this is going to fit those machines. So also just a great way to save today, because 15% back and this is going to be the last day. So, oh, and I forgot to grab the next one, but we have it in the lineup, and that one is for the Avenir. So if you have an Avenir and you didn't get an extension table, highly recommend it. It just makes such a world of the difference. I almost say an extension table is a need. That's like Kate sews with it and I sew with it. It just makes such a difference. So now up next is the thread stand. So I really, really love these thread stands. So this is the 10 spool one, and you have these little spots that the thread can go through right here, and these just clip in. Now, this replaces the top cover lid of your machine. So if you have a Stellaire, a Luminaire, the Dream Machine, or an Avenir, you can remove the top cover of your lid right here, and it will just clip right in. So this just comes off really easily, and these are absolutely perfect if you're doing tiling scenes, because you usually have about 10 colors and you're lining up all of your designs, and you don't want to accidentally use the wrong color, so they're all numbered, and it just sits in there perfectly like that. Love them. The 10 spool thread stand is really a must if you are doing those big projects that use a lot of different colors. It just helps keep you very organized. Couldn't recommend it enough. Then the next one here is the 2 spool thread stand. So I have this one back at home, and this one here is going to be for the 3550. So it replaces the top cover of the lid, and it just kind of snaps in there. And I use this for all my big threads, so like my big metallic cones or my big white and black cones that I always embroider with, because if you want to use those big ones, it doesn't fit in the top part of it. So I use the thread stand, and it works perfect for that. Now, up next too is the digital dual feed foot. So if some of you guys have like the first edition Luminaire or Dream Machine, and you want to get the compact digital dual feed foot, so this one's more narrow than the original one. So the original one was much bulkier, and sometimes whenever you were working with it, it was a little bit too thick for doing bags. I should have grabbed one that I already had unpackaged, but we could see it's compact and more narrow, and it has the same strength. So if you have a Luminaire or a Dream Machine, I would definitely get one of these. It just makes such a more difference rather than the original bulky one, especially if you're making bags.
Either the thread stand or with the Meridian.
So with the Meridian, the 10 spool thread stand will. The other thread stand that I showed, that was the 2 spool, won't work with the Meridian. That one's for the 3550. But this one right here, since it has the little spots that snap right in, this will work with the Meridian. Now, up next is, this new Durkee hoop. So I really like this. Tiffany was using it the other day when she was making a bag, and I have this tied into this. So this is the new Durkee hoop, and this one's for doing webbing or straps or sashing, and you could feed through your, let's say your webbing, and easily embroider on your designs because it holds it in place. And there's different increment markers. So if you have like 1-inch webbing or 1.5 inches or bigger, you could kind of take those off. And then Tiffany used it for this really fun project right here. Maybe I don't have it. I don't have it. Maybe she took it home with her. But she embroidered this cute little dog collar, which was so fun and so adorable. She also embroidered the phone number, so I had to make sure I covered that up because everybody would start calling Tiffany. But it's a really great hoop, and I would take advantage of getting 15% back on this one because that's going to be probably the last time that you could do that. Now, what do we have up next? I forgot to grab it, but I'm going to talk about it real quick. The dual function foot control. So that one right there, that's going to work for the 3550. So whenever you press back on that foot control, that will unlock a different function like needle up, needle down, presser foot up, or thread cutting. So that's like a premium top of the line feature that you can kind of unlock with that foot control on your 3550. I did get that foot control too. I really like whenever I push back, I can trim my threads instead of stopping and taking my hands off the fabric to hit the button. So I'd get that if I was you guys too. Now, up next is the bi-level feet. And I saw a question, does the 10-spool thread stand work with the Radiance? Yes, it does. Does the compact digital dual feed work on... I know, it kind of cropped out. Pam, if you could let me know which model that you were looking for, I will let you know. Oh, let's talk about the laser guided embroidery foot. So I have this accessory for my 3552 back at home. And what that does is this embroidery foot, it will plug into the back of the machine. And then whenever you turn it on, it gives you a nice little needle beam underneath the needle that it will give you a nice guide for whenever you're doing your 4-corner trace for your embroidery positioning and help you get spot on. And you could do edge-to-edge designs on that 3552. A lot of them fit in a 6x10 hoop. So whenever you're lining them up, using a laser-guided embroidery foot is a must-have. It just makes it 10 times easier. Now, do the thread stands fit the baby lock? Yes, they do, Terry. Alrighty, oh, one of the best feet that you guys could get today, and that is the Brother Ruffler foot. So, all those beautiful We Love to Stitch designs, their crushed ruffle placemats, and I think they had a couple other ones that used the ruffling foot. Use this one. And now this one's from Brother, and it will fit the baby locks as well. But this is a snap-on ruffling foot, so it snaps on. You don't have to remove the ankle shank or anything. And this is going to fit all models, like the 3550, the Vestas, the Radiance, Avenir, Solaris. So this will fit on high and low shank machines. We used it for so many different projects. I absolutely love it. It just makes such beautiful ruffles. Does the 10-spool thread stand work on the Luminaire? Yes, it does. Susan, it is 15% back today. Will that foot fit on the Vesta? Yes, it will. The laser-guided embroidery foot, this will also fit on the Vesta as well. Now, up next, let's do the walking foot. If we could just scroll down to that. So this one here is the Brother Dynamic Walking Foot. And I absolutely love this. I use this when I'm working on heavy-duty stuff, too, with my 3550. And if I just kind of drop this down, you could hear that is like solid metal. I love this. So this walking foot right here, it's like a beefy walking foot. So it's a metal frame and has a nice bit of strength to it. And it has these removable and detachable feet on it. So you could easily clip on different feet. So there's 4 different ones. The 2 that come with it are going to be your standard sole and then your open toe sole for decorative stitches. You also get a little screwdriver with it too. But the walking foot is a must-have for those heavy-duty fabrics. And then, Sophie, we could also put a little bit more in the quantity for the ruffler foot.
Sure.
Because I think I forgot to adjust that before I went on. And then the walking foot, we'll circle back to this. I didn't have it in a lineup, my apologies. So we'll come back to this. Will you demo the ruffling foot sometime? Yes, I will. Maybe I will even demo it this Thursday night. Alrighty, so I might as well talk about my favorite screwdriver out of all the ones that we sell, and it is the multi-position screwdriver. So this is the new one from Baby Lock and Brother, and I have the Brother branded one here. I could show them this one. So we could see here, and this is the Baby Lock branded, but for the Brother brand, which is what I have in the bubble now, this is absolutely perfect when you're tightening your hoop. So this is the new and improved one. The screw is longer and you can pivot it. So whenever you're tightening or loosening your feet, that's perfect. And then if we want to tighten our hoops, we turn it in like this. And then do I have a hoop? I don't think. How do I not have a hoop by me? We've been looking for hoops all day today. I'll grab one in a second, but it has been a little bit crazy today. We were looking for hoops in store all day today for demoing. So, but I really like this screwdriver because it makes tightening the hoops so much easier. The last thing you want is you have everything hooped up. You go to pick up your embroidery project, go to put it in, and then you didn't have it tightened, and then it just kind of flops out. So perfect. My favorite size hoop, 6x10. So this just fits. Okay, we'll come back to the walking foot in 1 second. So that fits perfectly right in there. And then we could use that to easily tighten and loosen our screws for our hoops. So that's how you could use that screwdriver in a couple different ways. Now, I'm going to come back to the walking foot real quick, just since we have that in the lineup now. So if you did want to get this walking foot, that is sold $175. I would recommend this. Love it because you have the detachable feet, and that's what makes it really nice because you're not set to just your standard kind of closed toe walking foot. You have the open one, and I think I forgot to grab them, but there is another set with stitch in a ditch and 1/4 inch as well. Oh, and then my favorite feet too. So these ones I use all the time when I'm doing my top stitching on like a flat felled seam. And these are the bi-level feet. And I finally have these back in stock again. So there are two sides to it. Now on your bi-level feet, and I have these ones in the package, so we could kind of zoom in and see one side of it is a groove to it. So that groove is pretty thick. And whenever you're doing your top stitching, that prevents the seams from kind of shifting over. So you could use the left-right shift of your needle and have a beautiful, beautiful edge stitch. So if you like to make bags or you make clothes, I couldn't recommend these feet enough. They are a must-have. They're also non-stick coated at the bottom. So you could go over faux leathers and vinyls, which makes it even more versatile. And then if you're a quilter as well, I got Joni to say that she liked it too. Mary Lou really likes it as well. Whenever you're doing your binding, if you use the left side bi-level foot, that could be used as your quilt binding foot as well. And I do like it because it just represents our J foot, so it's longer and you have a little bit better grip on that fabric as well. So these are probably the only and last day you could get 15% on the bi-level feet. And then I think I have a couple scan and cut things in here too. And then we have some Kimberbell stuff that Kate's going to help me show. So since I was talking about these fabric flowers, the scan and cut made this so much easier. I had to cut out the first few by hand, and then I said, oh wait, let me just use the scan and cut. That would have made so much more sense than like tracing everything. So you could use the shapes on your scan and cut. It's at all different sizes. So what I ended up using was the fine cut fabric blade here. So, but you could use that for your delicate fabrics like your chiffons or your satins, which is what these flowers are made out of, or organzas. Now, I think I actually might end up showing that one of these days too, how to make those, because you have to cut out a bunch of circles for those 3D flowers, and then you kind of use a little tea light candle and you kind of just melt the edge a little bit to give it a little bit of a curl, but it just made it so much easier cutting it out on a scan and cut. So this was the blade that I used. So this is the blade itself, and then this is the blade holder. So you want to make sure that you have the correct holder for this blade, and this part can get changed out over time, so the more that you use it is when you're going to want to change it. Yes. In fact, I have those in stock. I think I forgot to add those in. So now, two other really important tools to have: your scraper tool and also the brayer. I forgot to grab the brayer, but the scraper tool is whenever you're doing your vinyls or anything, you want to make sure you get all of those bubbles off of your mat, because those bubbles can mess up your cut. So we use that scraper tool to smooth everything really flat. And then I couldn't recommend these enough, because this made taking the satin off that fabric mat super easy with the little hook and spatula. So this is the set. You get the nice spatula and hook here, which really helps getting off like those vinyls and anything that we tack down. So we'll put that in the lineup right now. And I have these in stock. I forgot to adjust that quantity too. So I was running around a little bit fast this morning, so we had a lot of people in store. I think we had more people in store today than on Black Friday, and I was like, it's Cyber Monday. So now also mats. If you want to save and get a new scan and cut mat, I always say it's really nice to have an extra fabric mat, especially if you're doing hot fix on the back of your fabric and you're like me and you accidentally put the paper side down, because that kind of leaves all that paper on your mat, so you don't want to do that. You always want to do fabric side down. But the first one here is the fabric mat, and then I also have the standard mat as well. So we're going to put those in the bubble real quick. So in the bubble right now is the standard tack mat, and then the fabric mat. I think we just passed it up. Oh, maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe I have to put this back in. So, Brenda, I agree. I don't know why there isn't a 24 fabric mat. I thought there was. There's a standard one, but not a fabric one. And I was very confused about that. So, Kippy, there should be a plug in the back for the Vesta for the laser light embroidery foot. It is a different style plug. It looks like a little headphone jack port. It's not like the bigger plugs that we're used to, like on the digital dual feed or the ones on like the Destiny. So it's a little bit different, but there's one with a screw and then one with the little plug. All right, what's our next thing that we have? Oh, I have to talk about this hoop. And then I think we're going to talk about some Kimberbell stuff. But you guys need this hoop. If you have a Radiance or an Avenir, you absolutely need the Monster Magnetic Hoop. Can we just zoom in on how cute they redid the packaging with the little monster guy right there? Isn't that adorable? I want to embroider him out. They need to make a little embroidery design for this. If you get this hoop, you should get a little embroidery design of him. But if you've been thinking about this hoop, this is going to be the time to get it while it's still 15% back, because we use these hoops for almost everything. And when I say everything now, because they made those little stable grips that holds down your fabric, you could do your in the hoop projects and keep everything aligned and not worry about it shifting. But we use these a lot, especially for edge-to-edge quilting. I always recommend that you get the biggest hoop your machine will take. That way you can kind of just slide over the part and not have to slide everything out, and you just adjust more so on the machine rather than taking it in and out. And if you do edge to edge with your regular hoop, I'm telling you, it is just such a difference. Once you start using the magnetic hoops, it makes your life 10 times easier and not stressful whenever we're doing our fun projects and having fun. It's the last thing I want is to be stressed. So, and then I think we have our Kimberbell stuff. So we have some fun one-day events. I think I'm going to have Kate come in here and help me talk about some of these. She knows a little bit more about some of these than me. Some of these are new. I'm just going to clear some of this out of the way. Which one should we start off with first?
I don't know.
I
What
wanna
about
do
this
the
one?
Let's do that one.
Yeah.
Because that one I do know a little bit about. This was
All right.
so cute. So, I actually said I'm going to make this for my sister.
Yeah. This is the most adorable collection. So this is Kimberbell's Just Add Butter. And this is a one-day event. It's a pre-order right now, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is an event that's in January or February. I'd have to read the card to know. But
Look at the clock.
yeah,
I
this
love
is
this.
adorable. Just being able to make your own. It comes with the clock. You get the clock in the kit. You get all of the fabric that you need to make the clock in the kit.
And you get the timer to everything too. I mean, look
Mhm.
at this. So you embroider this out, right? And this would actually go perfect in my kitchen with everything, with the color and everything.
Yeah.
Look how cute that is. Meals and memories are made here. That is totally true for an Italian household. So
No, it's so pretty, and the fact that it again, the kit comes with everything that
you need right here.
And then it also comes with this beautiful apron, and this is one of the designs that is in the kit. And it's a little mason jar. It comes with a clear vinyl over top of it, and I love like their little flower stitch that they do.
It makes it look like an actual glass jar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's beautiful, and you get a cute little pin.
And can we talk about the pockets here? Look at this. So the apron is like extra long, but then you fold up the bottom half to make these really nice deep pockets. Whenever you're cooking, sometimes you do need the deep pockets. I
Yeah.
will literally have the recipe book in one part of my apron, and then I have my phone in the other part, and then I end up
Everything
having
you
a
need.
spatula and I end up just shoving everything in my front pockets.
So this is my favorite thing, I think. This
This
is my
is it.
favorite. It's a little bread bag, and it says just add butter. And I think this is adorable. All of the designs that they have, the colors that they picked out for all the threads. It's just, this is perfect.
I know, look at this. So my sister, she actually makes all these beautiful sourdough breads. And I was like, this is what I'm doing for Christmas for her.
I love it.
And then there's also different designs. Do we have
Yeah.
this printed out?
We do, I believe so. I think it's under the apron.
Is the 50% applied to this?
I would have to check. I'm not sure. It is a pre-order. So,
It does.
Usually
does it?
Kimberbell doesn't have the
yeah.
They
anything,
Okay.
right? But Kimberbell's usually accept Kimberbell bargains.
Right.
But it showed, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
think
we'll
that-
say
that-
no for right now.
I'll double check with
Yeah.
Kathy. So, because you guys have till the end of today
Mhm.
to check out with stuff. It's going to be better if you do it beforehand. So, where's all the little
Alright.
designs at? know
So
they're
I
in
think
here.
they're
Oh, here they
throughout.
are.
Okay.
So, this was Kathy's favorite, the pretzels. Look how cute this is.
All you need is love. That is adorable.
I think this was my favorite though. Bake it till you make it.
With a little rolling pin.
I've totally
Yeah.
done that. Have you ever made something and then halfway through we're just like, I hope this turns out?
Yeah. And then bread is my love language. That is adorable. These are all really good gifts for people too. Especially people who bake a lot. Oh, that's adorable.
Look at the honey bear. Look how cute that is. You know, the honey bear bottle has been really popular
It
online
has.
lately.
Yeah.
There was like that whole thing with Starbucks and everybody had a
Yeah.
line. So you have a honey bear bottle that you can embroider out here.
Oh, and that's really cute too. The You Are My Jam. And these don't even have to go on the aprons or the bags that you get or the clock in the kit. You can put these on anything that you want. On a sweatshirt, on kitchen
Exactly.
towels. I feel like these would be really cute on some kitchen towels.
I know, this would be cute. So I love this. Maybe Kathy had it a little bit marked down because it was a pre-order.
That might
I
be
think
it.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
So if you want to say before this is no longer a pre-order anymore, then I would check out with it today.
Absolutely.
Then you also, do the threads come with it or no? This is separate. The
The
kits
threads are
usually
always separate, yeah. And I don't think there's a thread kit for this particular
Okay.
event. All right.
But
yeah,
I just love
this
this
is
bread
adorable.
bag. This is going to be perfect. My sister makes all these beautiful sourdough breads. That's my perfect Christmas gift to her this year.
Yeah. All right. And then the next one that we have, I believe, is
Mistletoe Mystery.
so. Let's see. Here are the pictures of it. So this is their newest, how they did the wallflower mystery quilt this year. They're doing another mystery quilt, but it is going to be a Christmas quilt. So you, each month throughout the year, at the beginning of the month, you get a digital download in your Kimberbell account. So that'll come with the designs, and you get to make a block every month. And so by the end of December, you'll have everything to make a beautiful little Christmas quilt. And Kimberbell's quilts are always the cutest. I love all of their stuff. And so
I know. They're almost done with that one. I think they're finishing that this month, right?
we are, yeah.
It's been something so fun, something to look forward to once a month. It keeps you using your machine.
It absolutely,
sometimes I just hit a creative rut and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Or sometimes I'm just like, I want to do something, but I don't want to work on this project. I just want to embroider something. This is perfect for that.
Yeah, it is. I need to find, here's the fabric that you get with it. So
there it is.
what we have in the bubble now, I think, is the bundle. Okay. So with the bundle, you get all of the fabric that you need for the quilt, including the backing fabric. You get the designs on a cute, well, you don't get the designs on the USB. You get a cute USB to put your designs on. So here's the fabric. And then you also get, there is an embellishment kit.
Here's the USB.
Yeah, the little crystal.
Look at this.
It's adorable.
As Kathy and I would say, bougie. Look at it. All the cute little crystals in there. They look like pink diamonds. Look at that. I love this. This is a really nice USB.
And so, yeah, with the bundle, you get everything you need to make this. So the fabric, the embellishment kit. So this is just we don't have them in yet, but these are adorable. It's just, I would get it now while you can with the bundle. The bundle is the best price. We do have everything in the lineup though, like individually. So we recommend getting the bundle.
I know. This will be a fun project.
Yeah, it'll be super fun. I love, like, this is all Maywood Studio fabric, all adorable. Like,
Maywood does not release a bad fabric.
No.
Everything is just so top tier, so high quality, gorgeous. All the beautiful bold prints that they have too. I always say, we always carry the best fabric. We never carry anything that's like bad. Ever.
We carry the best fabric. And also, if you pre-order the bundle, you get a bonus design. So it is an ornament, and that's so cute. They showed in this picture here an example of how you can use it. So it's included in the quilt, I believe, but you can get this design and put it on anything as a little bonus for getting the bundle.
I know. Look how cute that is. So, that would be, and that's one of those little other pop-ups. You know what?
Yeah, the little storage tote.
I don't know if we still have those. I should have grabbed those.
I think we do.
I grabbed the other ones. This would be so cute on the trinket tray.
That would be super cute. Yeah.
Because that trinket tray, that would look super cute with that. So
yeah, Kimberbell, it's not, these pre-orders are not 15% back. They're excluded. But I'd say this is still a great little price.
But I do have stuff that won't be excluded for Kimberbell. So we did want to show these real quick.
All right.
Because you do want to save with the pre-order bundles. You always save, because I know usually Kathy does have it a little bit marked down if it's a pre-order.
We do. If it's a pre-order and it's a bundle, that's always the best value. And then our last little pre-order that we have here is the Kimberbell Sweetheart Street Bench Pillow. So this is their newest one. This is a Valentine's Day project, and I think we actually have them in stock now.
We have these in stock. This is no longer a pre-order.
Yeah, you will get these sent to you now. But so I think these are all sold separately.
Yep, I think they get the 15% on this.
They do.
They do. You guys get the 15% on this. So
okay, so the Sweetheart Street Bench Pillow, it is like the Hopping Down the Bunny Trail bench pillow they did earlier this year. It's a little bench pillow. Oh my gosh, so cute. It's like a little street with a bunch of houses and signs and
all the beautiful little appliques in it. Like, look at this. And you could also use these designs separately if you want. If you want to make a bunch of little mini pillows or turn it into a table runner. Oh my gosh, that would be actually gorgeous as a cute little table runner.
That would be adorable.
Look at this.
Yeah.
So you got all the little signs in here. And then it uses this beautiful line of fabric that Kate and I showed like twice in the past week. And it's just absolutely gorgeous. So you have all the fabric you need right here in the kit. So let's switch to
the fabric kit.
This is the fabric.
Okay.
Oh, okay, we are on it. I'm sorry. But yeah, you have that beautiful new line of fabric, and just look how gorgeous it is, and it's so vibrant and beautiful, and it's just fun. That's how I would say this fabric is. It is fun. It's a gorgeous line.
And then we also have the embellishment kit. And so this is everything you need to finish off your pillow. And you get, oh my gosh, there's string lights. So you're stringing lights throughout the pillow. There's little buttons with cupcakes, lollipops, a zipper, little thread. And I think there's felt and glitter vinyl.
Yep. Oh,
everything
glitter
you
vinyl.
need.
Love it. So everything you need right here for you. You could get 15% back on this too. So if you want to make this fun project, and this is like, I think Kathy and Mary Lou, they said they were going to show this one, right? Yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
No, it'll be super fun. And again, we have it in stock, so you can get it now, start working on it before Valentine's. The finished size of the quilt for mistletoe, I think it's 32 by 50.
That's a nice size.
Yeah, that's a good size quilt.
Yeah, that's about the same size as that one.
Yeah.
32 by 50.
Yeah,
we have the
it's super fun
mystery quote hanging up on the side of us here. So
but yeah, each month, Kathy and Mary Lou, they're gonna I think the first Wednesday of every month, which is how we did the wallflower quilt, they'll be teaching how to do the block for that month. And then
it's just something so fun to look forward to.
It is.
You know what? Can I just like take a couple pieces off of this one? Because I'm sure there's going to be so many good blocks in there to look forward to. So let me take. Oh, the hedgehog was my favorite, and then I liked this one with the little crystals. Oh, and then this one that they did the piecing in the hoop. So.
Yeah, and with all of Kimberbell's projects, they always teach you brand new techniques on how to do appliques and piecing. Like this is pieced in the hoop.
In the hoop. Look at that. In the hoop. You didn't have to do anything. Just all in the hoop. So, and then the little hedgehog with the chenille style. I love that. And then look at the bee here, the 3D wings with the mylar.
Oh my gosh,
the lace.
yeah.
So this was with their wallflower mystery quilt. So I can only imagine what's going to be in the Christmas mystery quilt. And it is a mystery because I don't even know what it is. Kathy doesn't even know what it is yet, but I know it's going to be something good. Even like little rhinestones.
Yeah, their kits are always the best. And again, like you learn so many new techniques with embroidery that you can use to make your own things.
Exactly. You know, that's the big thing is you really do learn with the Kimberbell projects, I would
You
say.
do,
And then you know how to apply it for something that you're making yourself, whether you're using IQ Designer or you're just making a fun little project at home on the whim. That's what I really like.
I would even say, like, as a beginner, I help Kathy and Mary Lou sometimes with getting stuff ready for shows, and reading Kimberbell's instructions it's super easy. They make it super user-friendly, so, like, even me who doesn't know as much as other people, I'm able to do it on my own.
Exactly. That's what I love. It's just easy and easy to follow along. So, and then also, I did see the Sweetheart Bench Pillow Thread Kit.
Yes.
So that's like a pre-order.
Yeah, that's a pre-order. We don't have those in yet. But if you do want to make the pillow, they always pick out the perfect threads for the project.
Glide thread. Glide thread is absolutely amazing. I love it. So.
And there is an IQ Designer class at 3 with Gloria. She's working on it right now.
Gloria's behind us.
And she's going to open the Advent box today.
Oh, yeah. She's going to open the first one of the Advent box. So if you have your Advent boxes, make sure you tune in at 3 o'clock and get ready. Now, we have a couple other things from Kimberbell.
We do. Should we just go down the line of what we have?
Yeah, let's just go down the line. That'll make it easier for Sophie. So.
All right. So the first thing we have is this tool tote. And I think these are so nice, especially for traveling. So it's in that nice quilted material.
Look at that beautiful shade of like aqua blue.
Yeah, it's Kimberbell blue or green. Or,
Kimberbell blue. That's how I would describe it.
So, wow, you get so much with this tool. So it comes with a little strap that you can carry on your shoulder. Slips for, I believe these are for USBs.
Oh my gosh, yeah, those are. Look.
You can keep all your USBs or little tools in there.
And then these look like they're for projects. So you have half your project done, slide it in here, and then this way you don't lose it. You keep everything together.
And wow, this is a good price too. $128.88.
Wait, look at this. Yeah, you got even labels in here too.
Yeah, this is a great little tote.
I might have to get one of these today.
Especially when you're going to retreats and traveling, like having a place where you can organize all of your things.
Well, you know what? Nice. This pair is really good. If you have a 3550, you actually might need this one. Because we call it the Kimberbell machine too.
Yeah.
So Kathy uses it for all her shows.
Yeah, Kimberbell, most of their projects always
Are
use like a
6 by 10.
max 6x10 hoop. So
This is a really nice one here. And it's quilted. It's beautiful in the gold zippers. I love this. Very
And-
high quality. Oh, and it's embroidered on the back too. Look at that.
that's super good and a good price. That's a really good price. That's on bargain. I
Oh my gosh,
believe.
that is on
Yeah.
bargain. These were like regularly
with
$300.
with 15% back. All right, and so to go with that, a little matching scissor case. Kathy and Mary Lou love this. It's that same Kimberbell blue color and that same quilted material, and it has a spot for all of your snips and your scissors. And we actually have some of those with us.
Well, you know what? If you have the Kimberbell scissors, you'll just know they are just so high quality.
They are.
These
They
are
are.
like honestly the best of the best, if I'm being honest.
Mhm.
You guys know I'm pretty loyal to Famore, but I think I'm kind of convinced on Kimberbell.
Yeah.
So this is like all a nice matching set. Oh, look. And I like how
Yeah, it's that same
that
embroidered.
orange looks really nice on that shade of blue. That just looks
Yeah.
really nice. But you could fit all of your tools in there.
Mhm.
This way you don't get them lost. And if you live at home and you have family members there, this way you could even put kind of on there, don't touch anything in the blue case because I have my good snips in there. And then this way you don't walk home to your sister or your dad using your good fabric scissors
Mhm.
cutting cardboard because that was not fun. So
Oh. Okay. But yeah, this is a really great little thing.
Yep. So we also have the double curved applique
Mhm.
scissors. Now I really love these types of scissors.
Yeah.
I was like dead set on my 6-inch duck bells, but ever since I started using these for in the hoop projects because of the curve.
And they're great quality. They cut really well. It's Kimberbell. These are Patty Underwood. She loves
Yep,
these.
they are
She made us
sharp.
all start using them. They're super sharp.
They are sharp, and that is what we like,
Yeah.
especially even their snips. And
Yeah.
I love the blue. And it's nice to have a nice couple amounts of snips because I do lose mine at home.
Mhm.
So I have probably like 6 different pairs, which I don't think is bad.
No.
You guys could tell me if you think that's bad. I don't think
Mhm.
having 6 pairs of snips in your sewing room, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I have 6, so. Buy them a pair of kitchen scissors for Christmas.
That's a good
I
idea.
should do that. Like since you used my fabric scissors.
And then these just came out. These duckbill scissors, those are
Mhm.
new.
And I like
So.
the duck bells too. And these are like the smaller ones.
Yeah.
So I like this. They're good for small projects, especially when you're cutting those battings out in the hoop projects. I kind of like to use the curved ones on like more curved edges, like those eye masks we made. And then the straight edge ones for more straight
Yeah.
projects, like something Gloria might be making an IQ designer right behind us. So
But yeah, these are great. I love matching sets
Mhm.
of things. I love matching. So matching scissors, matching scissor case, matching tool tote.
this is very aesthetic.
It is.
This is very aesthetically pleasing. I like this
Yeah.
a lot.
Kimberbell stuff is always good quality, so I always recommend it. Kathy and Mary Lou love it. So
Now, I love this next one. Now, they only need to make a big travel bag like that in this print. This
I
is
agree.
like my favorite
agree.
Kimberbell print. So, this tape dispenser, if you don't have a paper tape dispenser yet, you get
Mhm.
this one. Out of all the colors there are, this is the prettiest. So, it's this navy blue with this beautiful floral print here in white. And it's just a paper tape dispenser. We use this for so many different in the hoop projects. But if you're going to get one, get
Yeah.
it in this shade right
Yeah.
here. This is going to look so well in my sewing room.
oh my gosh, yeah.
I like this.
The
a
navy
lot.
blue, it goes good with everything too, no
does.
matter what your sewing room
This
color
is
scheme
timeless.
is.
This could
Yeah.
fit in everybody's sewing room
Mhm.
right here. It's such a beautiful colorway. I hope they make more stuff in this print.
Me too. And you get a matching USB case too. You could do that. And their USB cases are such good material. Like you can tell it's really high quality.
Gail, I like it. Yes, it's a little bougie. I agree.
But you can hold so many USBs in here for all of your projects so you don't they don't go missing. We always have USBs laying around here and things go missing all the time. So it would be good if we use one of these. Maybe we should start.
You know, I have to tell them what I told somebody this morning I was demoing a machine with. I found a spool cap in the washing machine. I found 2 gray spool caps actually in the washing machine. So
Mhm.
hopefully that doesn't happen with a USB because that would not
That
be
has
good.
happened to me before. So USB cases.
Yep.
It's like
So get a USB case. Stay organized.
Mhm.
Don't be like me, just throwing them everywhere. I mean, I have a little zipper bag that I have them in, but this is so much. I think I'm leaving here with these today. I have to. I'm just gonna get them today. I like these a lot. So, and it's 15% back. So, I would definitely get the Kimberbell snips with the 15.
I would
That's,
too,
like, the best
because
deal.
it's really great quality snips. Okay, so we can go through stabilizer. We have tons of Kimberbell stabilizer.
Can I talk about the one stabilizer I really want to talk about? So, the sticky back wash away stabilizer. I have to say this right now. I love this. So on one of these, I had a little test swatch that I did because Kathy already had something pre-cut. So I used a little piece of this and it worked perfect. I like using wash away with some types of fabrics. I did end up switching to a fusible no-show, but sometimes if you're doing like a fabric, because I was originally going to do even the fancy fill behind this, but I wanted to stay kind of silky and soft. I didn't want to do a lot of layers. So I would use sticky back wash away if I was floating it, or even a regular wash away. But the sticky back is so nice, especially if it's the little snap trays we're going to show, because it's the Kimberbell's the only people I think that have sticky back wash away.
Yeah,
this is the
and
only
we use it
one
all
I've
the
seen.
time. We use it all the time.
Like floating something and then wash it away. Little leather flip flop, the ones that like open up. I don't want stabilizer on the back of that, but I need to float it so I could just wash it away. Really like this.
And 15% back. 15% back today.
I know, we have to keep letting them know that because this is like the last day. I promise this is the last day for 15% back.
All right, so this is wash away topping. We use this all the time in Kimberbell projects. It prevents stitches from sinking into plush, high pile fabrics like terry cloth and fleece. So they use this all the time with like appliques and if they're stitching over, I don't know, we just use this a lot.
I've used topping forever since I started embroidery. When you are doing things like a crew neck, especially this one, if I was going to embroider this is just a sweater net. I'm probably going to end up using cutaway and then I'm going to still use this topper. That keeps everything nice. It just, I don't even know how to describe it. It just works magic.
Yeah.
It's literally magic. It just makes your embroidery look so much better and cleaner. I think because it gives the needle a more soft or stable spot to go down in rather than it just kind of going in on the knit. So it's always great to have water.
We used that on whenever you guys were embroidering on the socks.
Oh yeah, the socks.
We used that on those to help. Yeah.
So next is regular sticky back. So 12 by 10. Is it 12 by 10? Yep. So sticky back tearaway too. Once again, like I said, I like to use this for a lot of different projects. You know, even those, what was I saying a minute ago? Those flip-flops. So I saw this online. Maybe I should show them how to do that. That would be a nice quick 10-minute gift. You could go buy these like, well, they're not flip-flops, they're slides, but they like open up with the little Velcro and then you can embroider on the one part of it using the sticky back. So I would probably use the sticky back wash away.
Yeah.
But you could also use sticky back tear away. But I think we should teach that. That would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
That'd be a great Christmas gift too. So, but yeah, you always need sticky back. No matter what, it's always good to have. You are going to run into a project that you're going to need it for, especially hats.
Yeah.
That's what I've been thinking of wanting to say.
And 15% back. So it's the best time to get it. What else do we have? Heavy tearaway. So we use that in a lot of Kimberbell projects too.
Yep. So sometimes whenever you have a project that you know you need more stability to, I like to use the light tearaway for a lot of things, but every now and then I get a really dense project, and if I'm doing that on a tea towel, I'm going to use the heavy tearaway. That makes it a lot better. Honestly, I would use this with maybe the sublimation embroidery. It's very dense and filled. It's a fill stitch, so this would be a good way of stabilizing this too.
We also have fusible backing. So this is basically like SF101, but Kimberbell's brand.
This is Kimberbell's brand of, well, Shape
Flex.
Yeah. I was like, it's a woven fusible interfacing. So we always like to use this on the very back of our fabrics for all of our quilt blocks. It helps stabilize everything really nicely too, and it prevents any shifting or puckering. So always, always, always good to have this on hand.
And then we have the Kimberbell project batting, which this is really good batting. You use this in a lot of stuff,
We just
John.
use this for our eye masks.
Yeah.
So that eye mask, I've been wearing that every night to sleep for like the past week, and I swear I've had the best sleep of my entire life. So you really want to have Kimberbell project batting for a lot of their projects. If you go back and watch IQ from last Wednesday when we showed that, this is what I would use in it. Just so soft and pillowy. Best night's sleep ever.
All right, so next up,
I'll clear some of these out of the way.
we can scroll down a little bit. You're good.
Oh, why don't we do these?
Yeah, we should do these.
Because I was just talking about the
Yeah.
sticky back wash away. So there's 2 colors. And you can get 15% back
Yeah,
on these ones
15%
today.
back.
So. Now, these are the snap tray blanks. I don't think I have the snap tray Kathy made. But so you embroider right here. You just float this in the hoop. So that's why I would use that sticky back wash away. Because I don't want any residue on the back. So you literally just embroider whatever design. Quick, easy, maybe 20-minute gifts, if that, depending on what you embroider.
Yeah,
Even if you just
absolutely.
embroider a monogram right there. I could do one for J for Jeff, one S for Sophia for my sister and brother-in-law. That'd be perfect. So
yeah, these make great simple gifts. Like we said earlier, that mystery quilt,
we did say
the little
that.
bonus design, that
That'd look
ornament
really
that you
good on
get,
the
it would
red.
look super cute on the red.
Or you know what? Even if you change the colors and did it like white, if you just change the colors, do it on the blue. And then you have a nice matching set of little trinket trays.
Yeah. No, these are just great, super easy, super quick little gifts.
I like this taupe and I like the blue.
Yeah. Me
That's
too.
the Kimberbell
So,
blue.
15% back. I feel like it's really good to have these on hand for quick gifts.
Wow, and these are like only $14.99.
Yeah.
That's it. Only 14 and 15%.
That's crazy.
That's a really good deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
That's a great deal. So, all right.
And
Now, the Kimberbell quilted pillow. So, let's talk about this real quick. So, it's already pre-quilted, and Kathy and Mary Lou just used this for, which event was it?
the Comfort and Joy event.
So, talk about this real quick. I'm going to take a sip of
Yeah,
water.
so they just put this in the hoop. It actually shows the picture of the project that they did. They did a snowflake in chenille. But all you have to do is stitch. You can embroider on this however you want, do applique, and then all you have to do is stitch up the seams on the side. It already comes with a zipper built in too.
Yeah, I think.
And yeah, all you have to do is just add your pillow insert. And I feel like this is really great for if you have like people who are moving into a house, like friends, family, who are like, this is a great like housewarming gift to get them a little pillow. This is great for Christmas. And
Exactly. And look, it's pre-quilted for you, so all we have to do is embroider. But you could do a really fun one. So I was thinking of something. So like from all those bench pillows, I know there's a winter one I saw. You embroidered a little house right here. You could use your digital dual feed foot with the couching and give it like a 3D effect of snow.
Yeah.
I think that would be really cool. Maybe embroider a couple little snowflakes. And then all you have to do, zip it up just with a little straight stitch. It's already serged on the edge, so we don't even have to worry about that. And then flip it inside out. That's it.
I think this is just, I feel like they're probably going to come out with more colors of this too.
They have
So,
to. I love
I mean, this is great. And yeah, Melissa said she loves the color green. I love the color green. This is like a main color in my house. So
Green is my favorite color.
Yeah, I have to
Although,
get one.
Red's starting to kind of get up there. I'm liking green and red.
Well, it's perfect because it's Christmas. So green and red all the time.
You're right. It is Christmas colors.
All right.
Okay. Up next. Is...
I did grab this felt pack. So we've been using felt for a lot of projects recently. Kimberbell always uses felt. I feel like these would be really cute for like in the hoop, like ornaments.
Oh my gosh. That'd be perfect for that.
So this is just their Christmas collection. So they get 8 rolls. It's 9 by 12 inch.
You know what? Speaking of that, Art Spirit for their advent calendar, I
yeah.
think they use felt
Mm-hmm.
for the 3D ornaments. And look how cute that would be. I think they just released it last Thursday and I didn't get a chance to look at it yet.
Yeah, no, we can. Yeah, this is just great. I feel like these are really good colors to have on hand, especially if you want to make, if you're getting the mystery mistletoe quilt, it has very similar colors in their fabric compared to the felt. So if you wanted to make some matching ornaments to go along with it, I feel like this would be something great that you can grab. And it's on bargain and 15% back.
Exactly. So you know what? Look, so on Art Spirit, and I did want to teach this if I get the chance to. They have this fun little advent calendar that you can make, and all of it's just in the hoop just about.
Mhm.
And I started it the other day. But these little 3D ornaments on the side, they use felt. And look how pretty that
Those
would
are
be.
super pretty.
And it gives you all the step-by-step instructions. So look at that. That would be so...
Yeah.
Oh, you need
That would be
this felt.
perfect.
That would be a perfect way of using this.
Mhm.
And all those different beautiful ornaments. I'm
Yeah.
making this for above
Yeah.
my desk.
Carol
for
said
the
that
store.
she used the brown for the gingerbread houses for OESD. This
Mhm.
is the perfect gingerbread color. I think,
You know what?
it's called
Yeah.
gingerbread.
Well, you know what? You're right. The OESD ones, that's
Mhm.
absolutely perfect. So
Yeah,
I kind of like the green stripe.
I do too.
And I like this and
These
the
are
maroon.
these are just super pretty Christmas colors. I would get your hands on that.
And then I think we only have a few things left.
Yeah.
So we have this, all that beautiful fabric. And then we
Okay.
do have a collection of fabric. So
We do.
we wanted to extend it. So in store, if you're local and you need Christmas fabric, you need to come in. We have so
Mhm.
many different collections. Gloria, how many different collections of Christmas fabric do we have?
I have no idea. I don't know. We have a lot.
It was
lot.
insane. They just
Yeah.
kept bringing down
Even
fabric.
I tell them that if they've been, because I don't have a microphone, if they've been in the store, they got to come back because it was all on the second floor.
Yeah.
A whole bunch was in the basement. I said,
Mhm.
and Dom came home for the weekend
Mhm.
and we put it all up in the store. So we have way more than you've ever seen. Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there's
It-
tons.
There was tons. So, because there's tons, we have a little Cyber Monday deal. So for every show that's going to be on today, we're going to have a different collection. And we might do that throughout the week.
Mhm.
Didn't you want to do that a little bit throughout the week, Gloria?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've done
different-
all week.
Yeah, different Christmas collections.
And they are at a really great price. Do you have them marked down? And it's all brand new
Mhm.
fabric too, but we have so much. So we kind of
Yeah.
need you guys to help us out and get some fabric. So I picked out the prettiest collection in my opinion, the one
I
I like
agree.
the best. But let's talk about this real quick.
Mhm.
So this is the Sweet Street fabric collection, and these are all of those different designs.
Yeah, these are beautiful.
So if you want a nice fat quarter bundle to make a beautiful quilt, even if you're just using this for appliques, like look at all the hearts.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, I love it. The candy one, this is so pretty.
Yeah, and this is brand new. It just came in last week.
The gummy bears, all the different stripes, strawberries, and then you kind of have all those different patterns in like a greenish blue as well.
Mhm.
I think it's such a cute collection. So it's a nice fat quarter bundle.
Mhm.
Use this for all your different quilts and appliques. It's absolutely perfect for them. So
Yeah, super cute.
yeah. And last day you can actually get the 15%
Yeah.
on this sweet shop fat quarter bundle. Gosh, I cannot speak today.
It is like a tongue twister.
Oh, and we have charm
Sweet shop.
packs. Look at this.
We do. Yeah, this is all of those same fabrics, but in the 5-inch squares. And I love this collection. It is super cute, super vibrant.
The cherry one is
colors.
so pretty.
Yeah.
And you know
Great
what? This
colors.
fabric collection too. Sherry likes to make those little girl dresses and she
Mhm.
smocks them. This would be the best fabric
It
collection
would. It
for
would.
that.
Like these little cherries are adorable. I absolutely love them. The little strawberries. And if you got that Sweetheart Street bench pillow, all these fabrics match with what you're going to get in your kit. These are just super adorable. Again, 15% back. And
Kathy's gonna come back. She's gonna be like, all my new fabric's gone,
Yeah.
all my stuff's gone. What am I teaching? She's
Yeah.
in Florida right now. I'm very envious of that.
me too.
So why don't we show them the fabric collection that
Yeah,
we pulled? So
yeah.
I'm gonna clear some room off this table real quick.
And this is all, like, this is the first one,
Yep.
Sophie? Okay.
Should all be in order.
All right. Here, I'll grab that.
We'll do that. So this collection is so elegant and gorgeous, and I had so many different ideas with this one. That's why I was like, Kate, we have to show this one first. So it's fun. We're gonna just pop on random times today and show some fun things. I know Steve wants to pop on, so we were a little bit late. Gloria's gonna be on right next, so maybe we'll kind of spread it a little bit throughout today and tomorrow.
It'll probably be today and tomorrow.
We had a lot of people come in store this morning, which is a great thing. We love it. So
all right,
wow. Look at this.
This is
Let
gorgeous.
me turn this because it's directional. So this is the first one. If I don't bump the TV screen first.
Wow, this is so elegant. There's Joy to the World.
Let It Snow. Merry and Bright. It's easier if we read it this
you're so
way.
right. Season's greetings.
Warm wishes. Be merry. Believe in the magic of the holiday. I love this. This is so pretty.
And this is Benartex. It's called Holiday Tidings. It's by Greta Lynn. Benartex fabrics are always super nice quality. And there's a hint of metallic throughout the line.
That's what I like. Look, you know what? Every W is highlighted in gold, and then holiday is highlighted in gold too. And thank you, Anita. A lot of people like the sweatshirt. So, but I would use this, and a lot of this I think would look super great for home decor. So if you're going to do the Christmas tree napkins, you could use this as the backing.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Even if you're just doing a regular napkin, you need 2 layers. So you could use this as your backing. I think that would be
beautiful.
So
that would be beautiful. And it's super elegant.
That's what I'm saying. It's classy. I love this.
Yeah, very classy.
You know, anything classy and elegant will never go out of style. So you could make this and have it forever.
Yeah. Okay.
So look at the next one that we
wow,
have
this
here.
next one.
Gorgeous.
I love these colors, the reds and the golds and the whites. They just go super well together. You don't see that a whole lot, like this specific color scheme for Christmas, but I feel like it works really well.
I know. Look how nice that is. So you have the metallic gold, and then you have this white, and it almost comes off as silver. That's how it looks to the eye, unless you look super close, then it looks white. But it almost comes off as silver. And then you have the red, and that red is just gorgeous. And you have the little dots in here mixed in between. So.
Yeah. This is gorgeous fabric. And again, $9.88 for Christmas fabric
That's what we
in
have
December. That's a great deal.
And then look at these ones. So, you know what? If you were going to make a embroidery purse or a table runner with these, this would be perfect for a 15-minute table runner.
I agree.
Or 10-minute table runner. I call it 15
minute.
I'm thinking 15-minute if you add the wave stitch. I kind of like doing it with the wave stitch.
Wow, this is beautiful. This is very elegant.
Oh, look at this. So you know what you could do with this fabric? Anytime I see a fabric with a line just like this, I instantly go, you could use the applaud and just give that such a cool 3D effect here. If you did multiple rows of stitching, that would be gorgeous. I would use a gold. Or would you use silver?
I don't know. I feel like the gold would really make it pop.
I think I would use the gold. And I would go along these lines to give it a nice 3D effect. Now this would be perfect for an octagon, table runner. But I'm also going to go out on a whim here and say this whole collection would look really good for pot holders, placemats, oven mitts. I really want to show them how to make an in the hoop oven mitt. That would be a cool, fun project. So.
Yeah. Wow. That would be beautiful. I could even see these as stockings or like to put over top of a mantle.
Yes.
Of a fireplace. These are gorgeous.
You know what? The one I have saved for stocking, actually. But actually, all of these would be gorgeous for stockings.
Wow. And this is the same print, but this is more of a cream than a white. Like the white on the others. This is more of a cream or an off-white.
This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. So it's Snowflake Diamond. I like that. That even sounds elegant, doesn't it?
Yeah, Snowflake Diamond.
So all the little red rows, it looks like a rope too. That's what I like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Everyone's saying the applaud would be super pretty.
Bowl cozies. You know what? Anything you make with this would just be so pretty and elegant. You cannot go wrong with this collection. And once again, it's $9.88. We have a lot of like random collections too. So there's only a select amount. Now, if this goes to waitlist, you could waitlist authorize it as well, and you'll be the first person to get it in case somebody chooses not to check out with it. So
And 15% back today.
percent. They're getting it on this fabric too. So
This is a great deal.
this is a really great
Yeah.
deal. I would get all of this fabric. I would get the whole collection.
Now, I don't think this next one is actually part of the collection, but it goes really, really well with it.
It does. I might have grabbed that by mistake, but
Yeah.
it's a panel.
It is a panel. So this is, I think, Winter Friends. And oh yeah, this is a panel.
So let's show them this way.
Yeah. This goes really well with it.
I think it does too.
The
You
reds
could use
match.
all of these fabrics here as your borders. If you're
Mhm.
making a wall hanging or mini pillows, look at this.
Yeah.
So we're kind of trying to spread this out. So what you could do is make a nice big pillow with the center one here,
Mm-hmm.
and then use these smaller ones as little mini pillows for your couch or your living room. Now you could also use this for your quilts as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I just instantly am going to pillows right here. I think it would look so
yeah.
pretty. You know, there's this one fabric, if you use it to make piping for the pillow, and you did like a
Yeah.
1/4-inch piping, I think it would look so gorgeous. We have it
Mhm.
coming up next, but that'd
I
look
agree.
really pretty.
I
on this.
agree. Yeah.
Doing a decorative piping. So that's the Winter Friends panel.
Right. Oh, wow, this next one. Is this the one you're talking about with the piping, John?
You know what? Not that
Oh,
one,
I
but
s-
that
I
one
see
would
it
go
though.
really good too.
No, I think this is my favorite so far. Wow, these are, I would assume these are poinsettias with little holly
Yeah,
leaves.
that's what they
and-
are.
Wow, this is beautiful.
And the gold snowflake. Look
Mhm.
at that. That is so
These are adorable.
elegant. I love this.
And would you say these poinsettias are about an inch each?
Yeah, I'd say about an
Like
inch
about an
and then like
inch.
a half of an
Yeah.
inch. So they kind of vary.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd say about an inch.
Yeah. Yeah, this
What
is
would you
super
make with
pretty.
this one?
I feel like this would be really cute for a pillow or a backing of a pillow or borders on a quilt. I feel like this would be
You
really
know
pretty
what?
for.
I think with this fabric here, I would maybe use this as part of the crushed ruffle for the placemat.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I think that would
Yeah.
look really nice
I
because
agree.
even like kind of ruffled, I think it's still very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hot pads would work too.
hot
what Pam
pads,
said.
last minute Christmas gifts. You know what? And I always say bags too. These would
Yeah.
be perfect, especially this one. I always go back to that one Kimberbell pattern, the Me Time Ellie bag. It's that little 8x8 bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this would be such a fun gift with this fabric. Look at
Wow, this is beautiful. And the metallic really pops. There's metallic all throughout this line, but you can really see the metallic in this print right here. Beautiful poinsettias.
You know what? You have the cream poinsettias, the red poinsettias. And poinsettias are one of my favorite flowers. I just think they're
Mhm.
so fun. It's the only flower bloomed in winter. The only one. So
Yeah, this is gorgeous fabric. And I think
now
This
is
is the one.
last one.
Yeah.
Now this is the one I was like thinking for piping.
this would be beautiful.
But you could do so much with this.
Mm-hmm.
So let's zoom out just a little bit so they can see. So it's kind of like a bias plaid.
Mhm.
This is my favorite. This is what made me grab the collection was this one right here. And it's a bias plaid. And we could see it's beautiful cream color. There's gold stripes in it. It almost looks like that designer trench coat brand Burberry.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me
yeah.
of.
The lining for the
Yeah,
inside of a
all
coat.
the lining of those coats, those
Yeah.
$2,000 trench coats, and that's what this is reminding me of.
Mhm.
It's so classy and chic. I love it. I would use this for hot pads. I would use this for napkins. I would do everything with this one right
For
here.
binding.
Binding would be gorgeous. Pillows, even if you were using this for the back of
Mhm.
your pillow, because you could kind of evenly measure it out too.
Yeah.
And then put a fun little embroidery design in here. Perfect.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Only $9.88.
I know. I'm
15% back.
regularly all this fabric too is like $15.88.
Mhm.
So this was like the most expensive
Yeah.
line I think out of the Christmas fabric we had. So I wanted to show this one first because there was metallics in it. It's
Mhm.
beautiful. And also
Beautiful.
this is all Benner Tex. I forgot to even mention the designer. So this is all Benner Tex.
And the salvages are really cute. If
Oh,
you
yeah,
if you like salvages, You have all the little snowflakes and all the colors. So I know some people really like salvages when it comes to fabric.
I know, this does have a really pretty salvage.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow. Do you have anything else to show?
You know what? I don't have anything else to show, but I wanted to talk about a few things real quick. So we've had a lot of people coming in lately for machines, and we have some really good deals kind of extending from Black Friday to Cyber Monday. Some that are too good that I cannot advertise them. But the first one I can. So let's put the 3550 in the lineup real quick. So you guys know it is such a popular machine. Kate and I both have it. You know, Tiffany has it, Kathy has it, Paula has it. Does Mary Lou have one? I can't remember if she has one.
Oh, she has lots of machines.
She
She
does
does.
have a lot of machines.
She probably has one.
But we love the 3550. I have it in the corner here, but I'm going to kind of wrap it up because Gloria's getting ready for IQ.
No, I'm not. You
So,
keep going.
we have
Not really.
we have it in the bubble. It's regularly $26.99, and for the holiday period, there is a $400 instant rebate. So it's down
Wow.
to $22.99. That is a fantastic price on a new in-box machine. I love it. There are so many fun features you could do with that machine. Not even like mentioning the Art Spirit app. So it's a 6x10 hoop size. We use it for all our Kimberbell projects just about. It's always running in on the side with whenever we're working on a project. And it's a perfect travel machine too. So I might even just pick it up real quick. It's lightweight. I could just set
we
it
can
right
turn
here.
this camera on.
We could do that.
Do we want to
Why
do
don't-
that?
Yeah, let me show it a little bit, I guess. Everybody's probably like, John, what machine are you talking about? Okay.
All right.
So this is the 3550. So it is the machine that a lot of us have here. We absolutely love it. You have that nice size of a 6x10 embroidery hoop, which is perfect. You use that for a lot of Kimberbell projects. And anytime somebody comes in store looking for their first embroidery machine, I usually recommend this one. This one is the best bang for your buck. You get the most features for the best price with this one right here. It is a combo sewing and embroidery machine too. So right now I have the embroidery unit on. If I touch it, the arm's going to move side to side and get ready for us to load up an embroidery design. I could also take off the embroidery unit and turn it into a sewing machine. And there's a lot of great features in here as well, such as the automatic fabric sensor system that will auto adjust your tension for perfect stitches every single time. And a lot of people got this machine as their travel machine. I didn't realize how many of you guys travel a lot and like to be on your motorhomes, or some of you guys have a winter home that you guys go to. So you like to travel for your machines, or log cabins for the weekend. This is the best way of keeping your craft and our favorite hobby with you at all times. And it's just an amazing machine. So if you need any more information about it, you could always give us a call at 412-344-2330. Option 2 will take you to Steve or myself, and we'll gladly talk with you about it. And if you're local too, come on in for a demo. We'll gladly set up a time with you. But I absolutely love this machine here, of all the features that you get with it. And then what Gloria's working on over here, she is working on the Avenir. I didn't mean to bump you out of the way.
That's
You're
okay,
good to
that's
do what
okay.
you're doing.
I can
But
show
if you
them.
are interested in maybe making a jump to one of the new top of the lines here, we have a few, just a handful. It's 2 actually. I only have 2 left of our event machines on the Avenir. So if you're looking for a fantastic price on the Avenir, give us a call, because I'm telling you guys, once those 2 are gone, the price is going to go up a little bit. It's too good. I can't even advertise it, but I love it. And you know, I kind of want to come back to this. I embroidered that satin in that new biggest hoop, 11 5/8 by 18 1/4. And you might not think, well, John, I might not really need a big hoop. What am I going to use it for? I can guarantee you, you're going to use it when you're making projects like this and you need to embroider a nice panel of fabric with a fancy fill. And look how that elevated that. It just turned out so beautiful. Once I actually finish it with the clasp, I think it will look really pretty. But you can make all your different appliques on there. But it's really being able to have that nice big hoop size for those big projects, not only quilting, but bag makers. You might want to get more into the embroidery end too, because this is just gorgeous. So maybe I should teach them how to do fabrics like this. But yeah, so once again, if you guys are interested, give Steve and I a call at 412-344-2330, option 2, and we'll gladly talk with you guys about any type of machine you're interested in, and get you set up. If you're local, come on in for a demo. Even if you're not local, we could always set up a video demo as well. We're always happy to. But I think that's all I have for today. But Gloria's going to be up next. So she has a really good project today. Pat, there isn't 15% back on the Brother machine, but we do have it really marked down from the regular price. There is a instant savings rebate. But yeah, so tune in a little bit. Gloria's going to be on with IQ Designer and have a really fun project and some other fun bargains too. So thanks, everyone.